Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today, we're playing Progressive Capitals on one of the most underrated maps in Risk, in my opinion. This is Ottoman Empire Advanced. We're playing as a green player out of the 4th position. We have a play for the Cyrenaica cap here, right in the middle. I believe most of these names are kind of, Ottoman Empire named, meaning like this is modern day Libya, modern day Libya here, Cyrenaica, Tripolitania, etc. White could go on Alexandria. That might foil my plans, but I'm really planning to go here. I do go after black and white. Everybody, I believe, will start with 5 troops, so I don't think you roll a 9 on 4 here. You might roll a 10 on 4, though. Got a little bit of a way to get back in here. Got a bunch of material left-hand side, so I think that is what I'm going to be eyeing here to start. Blue takes this territory here. White actually goes on the backside, boxes me out of this area where all of my material is, but I think that's a significantly worse cap. So we're going to go here. If he wants, he can try to travel through, but you're definitely not going to roll a 7 on 4 here. So I think this cap ends up being a lot better. Not really bonus driven right away, but White's going to have a lot of material to clear back here. I don't really love that cap spot for them. Especially because this bonus also bleeds up into the island territories here, Sicily and Sardinia there. I don't know how those are named. Syracuse, Corsica, Sardinia. Yeah, fair enough. We take this middle one. Hopefully, as long as we don't get rolled by black right away, I think we'll be fine. If white tries to come take our cap, we're just going to get theirs back with the 3 that's sitting next to them. I think that this cap here on Alexandria would have been much, much better for white. I don't believe Jordan connects over to southeast Egypt here, so there's a 1-point pathing from the right side into this middle bonus here, or you come down from the top, but it's got to go through this territory. A lot of the pathing on the board actually has to go through this. You can cross over the top or underneath, but this blizzard here is going to drive you at least a little bit closer to that spot. But white does not go there. White's instead going to try to take this very large 12 territory plus 5, which should take them quite a bit of time to do. It seems like black has botted, which means our 5 is going to be toast, or our 3 is going to be toast here with that 6 there. Already the initial botting is crazy to me, but you do you. 6 on 3 wins. This 5 is going to go to the left. We're not going to see the 5. That's a +3 down there. Not the best bonus in the world, and blue doesn't really sit near it, so I'm not sure I'm super concerned about that. His cap, you can actually break this bonus without even opening his capital. Like if he took this, for example, on Oman, we're going to lose our 3 here. I wouldn't roll the 4 on 2. This actually does not fortify back to cap, which this player is realizing very, very quickly. We could roll a 9 on 5 on him. That would be pretty funny. Or do I roll 8 on 5 here? Try to early roll his cap. I always have I have cards in other spots I can take. I'm going to try it. Let's see if this wins. All right, there's our card. Slow roll. We win 2 of them. And fortify in to here. No. Does red try to take this? We'll fortify here. I don't think red tries to take this. Black bot might. Yeah, turn 1 cap roll on white. Maybe a little overly aggressive, but if you're not going to land your troops on cap, I'm going to take advantage of that mistake. Because if I manage to hold both of these on the next turn, I think I'm golden. Blue has no idea what happened over here. Red has an idea, but shouldn't hopefully have pathing from caps. I mean, if he's capped on Jordan, then we're going to lose this anyway. And then he'll be the double cap player. I figured, once I got that initial roll, I was pretty confident in the play. Red commits troops up top. As long as I don't see this end up as a red territory here in a moment, I think I'll be okay. It's black. I'm wondering if red is playing for this bonus here. Does this 5 shift off? No. So black bot could roll 8 on 4 here. I think we're going to probably get slow rolled by white in some spot, in one of these two spots. We just got to survive the blue movement, and then we're golden. We should be really, really good. White is not quit yet. I think black cap must be up here. Blue's going to end up with that black capital if that's where the black cap is. That's tough. And really well played by blue to secure this, defend it slightly, and then make your way up there. It could be up in here, but that fortify away is helpful. Blue's getting 8 troops. That could obviously make a move on me here as well. He had a 5 here before it. At most, 4 here, but could end up being a 12. Probably lands 3 troops on capital. And if this is the rest of his troops, then it's likely, if we see this attack come up to the right, very possibly black cap here. But I don't see that roll, so I think that is not the case. So let's see how white responds. He had at least a 2 here in Southeast Egypt. That's probably what we see. Oh, no, he comes off to the right here. So he doesn't get the cap back. I wonder if he thought that this path back this way too. And then when he realized it didn't, he had no chance. I've got this 3 that I can roll off of. I don't want to move 8. Let's go with 8 and 9. Oh, there's Orange's cap. I don't have any clear fortifies here, so we're just going to slide that over here away from Orange. See why Orange waited for Red to move out. This Orange capital is abysmal. That is so bad. Especially since Orange had material in here, like the Mashhad capital here. Wouldn't have been too bad. I think, was he originally on Turkmenistan? Even that wouldn't have been bad. It looks like he's going to go for the +6 here. Now, if he ends up with black's capital, then his bad cap in the back doesn't really matter. Because black started with 5, right? Yeah. All right, that's at least a cap group up. But now your cap's locked. He's already locked his capital. Very interesting. So white looks to not be getting their capitals back. Or their capital back. I'm glad I made that move. Because this at least is a pocket cap. We've got reasonably strong caps. We're starting with 7. Blue should only be starting with 8, so likely won't be able to take a cap from me either. And then I can start working on white's material back here, right? Because white is capless. If he ends up with the black cap, we're going to have problems because he's probably going to try to bear down on me. But he doesn't add towards this cap here, so I think I'm okay to defend appropriately. I think this, with how much material is ending up here, I think red is capped up top here. Somewhere in this general vicinity. We don't have good vision on it, though. Black bot fails that. So I don't know why black left, but black left. We've got the other, the black player was originally Lawrence Loyal, flying the flag of the United Arab Emirates, I believe was what I saw in the lobby. Huggins Schoen is flying the flag of Palestine. They're in the second position playing as blue. The white player, General Winkle, 23493 from Barbados, is in the third position. Myself in the fourth position. I've got the orange player, General Butala, from the United Kingdom in the fifth position. Finally, the red player is Scarulol. White is now card skipping. That will do nothing to help you survive because you're on 2 cards, and I don't know why anybody would let you live. But you do you. And let me go here. I'm just trying to clear. Okay, that's a 1 point there. Red has 22 back there. That is a very, very strong capital. So, good to know where red is. Orange probably hits my 2 with this one, I would imagine, if you want the guaranteed roll. No, goes to the left, hits red. Okay. So I think red's going to be. I think red and blue are my strongest opponents. I don't get an impression that orange is very good. White obviously lost his capital and quit. So I cleared out some of white's material back here, and after the card skip, just bailed. Looks like orange is going to go for this full bonus here. That's a +5, I believe. +4. It's only a +4. Okay, the bonuses, as you can see them here, Morin Province +5, Ottoman +7, North Africa +6, East Africa +3, Arabia +7, Asia Minor +6, and Central Asia is a +4. So that's a total of, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 continents on this map, which is quite good. Red is starting with what, 5? Yeah, nobody has the black capital yet, and black actually is getting 6 troops per turn. Wow. I wonder if the black cap's back here. Our settings for the game, by the way, guys. Ottoman Empire Advance, Capital Conquest, Progressive Cards, Balance plus Dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off. Fog and Blizzards are on. We got auto setup 6-second turn timer, and automated inactivity behavior for our little botteroonies here, which now includes the white player after getting his cap rolled. We have been observing an issue on the channel lately where people just keep botting out. Can't say I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that white botted out, but like black joins the game, readies up, and then quits on the first turn. And their bot's probably going to outpace the white player so far. Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to see this. If the bot was going to start placing in places that are, like that loses 3. Interesting. Blue's still getting 8. All right, I'm going to try to roll this too. I'm going to put that card there if we need it. Honestly, I don't like red having vision on everything. We're going to try this too. We do not win it, so I got to roll white in here. I got a 14 cap and a 13 cap. Like, I don't think red will come try to roll a cap. He's got to probably hit through a bit of black to do that, at least on the right-hand side. Orange will come down here. Orange is getting close to this bonus, but not quite. Yeah, we do lose that vision over there. So I've got black here, 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 here. Kind of 4 different main positions for black. This is probably somewhat connected, but 4 different main positions for black. I got to be, again, very wary of red, especially with red playing out of the final position. They're going to get the best trade. They do lose a troop on that roll, so the black bot might remove them from this region here. They'll be forced to either hit me or the black bot up top. We don't see, so blue's been getting 8 troops per turn. He's only got the 1 capital. We don't see a ton of his presence. Black bot sets. Likely stack. Yeah, I was going to say probably stacks on red up here. Maybe rolls red out of the bottom as well. I do want to take this time, guys, to thank recent subscriber Cam Shells. Cam has been subscribed to the channel previously, and he has resubscribed. So thank you to Cam. Shout out to you for subscribing. Much appreciated. And if you guys want to get a shout out in an upcoming video, all you got to do is subscribe. Make sure your public subscription's on. I'll give you the shout out that you so deserve. As blue emerges from his depths down here, I'm going to try to knock a bunch of black out of the middle, I guess. Under no circumstances does he have the black kill. He actually splits his material here. Going to leave an 8 on my border. Nope, he's actually just going to leave the 14 on my border, the 13 on my border. Okay. This doesn't get opened yet. So I have to dump everything here, or else this player is going to cause me problems because he is sitting on my capital. I'm not going to risk that with his trade-in. I get the benefit of white potentially trading in before me. Blue does not. So blue's only going to get the 6 trade unless orange or red trade early. So 6 plus 8, 14, 27 on 20. That might be a possible roll, but if it is, it's very, very low. Let's pull up our risk calculator. We've got What is it? 27 on 20 is what I said. 12.7%. 12.77% chance of winning a 27 on 20 cap roll. Apologies for the big yawn. Red dumps everything on cap this time and skips. That's a terrible play. There is almost a 100% guarantee. Not a 100%. There's like probably a 90% guarantee that white trades out of on 4 cards here as a bot. Black is already set, and you know me, blue, orange, and yeah, me, blue, and orange are all going to trade by default. That's a really bad play skipping there by red, in my opinion. The only way it's beneficial to you is if blue, me, or orange set on 3 when you're on 5 cards. That's the only way it's beneficial to this player. Otherwise, they're missing out on troops. They're skipping out on maybe the 12 trade for a guaranteed 15. I really don't like that play by red. Just take the 12 trade. You'll be back on a card. I don't think it's going to be worth being an entire card behind everybody ahead of you in the order except the white bot. The human players, I think that's a big mistake that players make in regards to skipping and risk, is they don't really factor in, like, I feel like there's not enough differentiation between. Do I have white here? I don't want white, though. If white doesn't trade, we'll try to kill white, but blue's sitting here. Oh, no, everything comes this way. Okay. Yeah, white bot trades. Let's see how much back here. 3. They got 8, so there's 11 total troops. 1. There's another distinct position somewhere. That's only 4 of the 11 troops that should have been placed there. But they put too much focus, and this is kind of a tip for all of you guys, too, if you're playing in games with bots and you're considering skipping, because there are games where I skip and there's games where I don't. If I'm late in the turn order and there's bots in my game, under no circumstances do I think I should skip. Obviously, it depends on the number of bots, but we have 2 bots in this, and now red is skipped. He's put himself a card behind when he would have gotten the 15 trade anyway. I just think it's a really questionable play to skip out of that position like that. I'm going to check if the black cap is back here. I do not want blue back here. I don't know if this is where he's been taking his cards earlier, but I don't want him back there. So orange has his +4 up top, which will be interesting. But essentially, like, if you know these 2 bots, if one is already traded especially, and then you've got all these people ahead of you in the turn order, there's no reason to trade out of the 6th position there, or to skip out of the 6th position, rather. The trades are important. If you're putting yourself, like, early, there's a benefit to the early skip, because, like, if you're in the 1st position, you skip, nobody else skips. You go from 4 cards to 15 on your trade-ins, and then every single trade afterwards, you will get, let's see. So you get the 15, and then instead of getting the 20, you get 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You would get the 45 trade. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. You would go from the 4 and the 20, 24 troops to the 15 and the 45, 60 troops. That is a very, very distinct difference. I don't open this up. We do not hit this territory here. All right. I think orange took the black capital, because black had 5 a turn. Yes. I don't think blue took it. With the fortify that we saw here, because he fortified from his material on Jordan, right? I think that orange took the black capital. Yeah, because blue's just got 12 or more territories, even though I hit him. Oh, actually, is this only a... This is a +3. No, that's a +3, and he's still holding that. So that would leave him on 8. Yeah, he's got 12 or more territories. I have no idea where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, and then he's got this one here. All right, that makes sense. And he's aggressing somebody else, seemingly. Now we've got some pretty good vision on black. I'm going to try to get black when it trades on, or hopefully it doesn't trade on 3, and I can probably get it. We're going to leave this 3 back here unless white goes for it, the white bot. If orange has this whole bonus, we almost certainly have the black kill. That's going to hit the 3, isn't it? Maybe. No, I don't want to take it now. I don't want to give red a better trade. We might be able to get the white kill, too. That's probably fine as well. I think I just bolster my caps, and red, you know, red might go for the black kill. I think that's a price I'm willing to pay. I don't want to accidentally go for it and fail it, and then leave myself very, very vulnerable to an attack from red. Okay, so orange, yeah, this is what I was thinking. I think orange is going to make a big mistake here. He's going to knock black out of the right-hand side. He's going to feed black to red here. Now, blue will not have access to white. If I actually get the Hungary cap up here that red is on, I will have a 2-point cap hold over the left-hand side. Now, that's actually not even a full bonus. Yeah, so orange feeds me white unless red hunts it. Which is fine, but I think if red's smart, which, again, I don't think the skip was the right play, but they have a chance to use their skip to their advantage here by going and knocking black out and then coming and getting white back here if he's aware of it. Because he's going to have about a 50 cap up here. He's putting troops. He only puts 2 back here. Is he just going to take his card? Because we'll get the white kill for free unless it trades. We'll actually get white. And actually, you know what I think is going to happen here? I think is if black doesn't trade, blue is going to get the black kill right now. And then I will get the white kill. Blue will not be able to get the white kill. I have the 30 to work off here. If blue does not kill black here and black takes a card, which it looks like it's going to, I will have both of these bot kills, and they will both be on 4 cards, unless white trades. If white trades back here, I'll just leave the bot back here until it's back on 3 and it makes sense to take. Now, blue is getting 11 there. I don't think he took 6 territories worth. He might have yoinked that capital from orange. He is killing black. That's going to double trade him. It's a smart play. Unless he doesn't have the juice to do it. I think he's probably got the juice to do it. If we see the 5 and the 1 get hit here. Unless he went into orange. It's a lot of attacking to not have killed black. Yeah, he doesn't kill black. All right, fingers crossed white doesn't trade here. Because if white doesn't trade, we should be able to get both of these bots. That is its last position. Fingers crossed. Yes. Okay. Open me up. Go up. Come on, attack once more. Up into the cap. No. Okay. All right. I have to trade here. I don't have a trade. All right. Here's what we're going to do then. We're going to try to roll the dice here. There's white. That double sets me. And now, trade horses. Portugal, El Bayad. Let's take El Bayad. We will trade these bad boys. 30 cap here is fine. I'm going to leave like a 20 over there. Interesting. Orange is very weak too. I can kill orange here for 4 as well. I can get orange here for 4 as well, and red's only on 3 cards. Blue's on 5. I might try to chain this into blue if I can. I'm going to take the extra +2 here. I can't kill blue here. You can kill orange though. Yeah, blue ended up with the black cap. Took it from orange. I will trade Oh, I'm gonna have a guaranteed trade on the next turn. Let's trade these. I want to see the cap. Yeah. 15. 35. Alright. I'm in a really good spot now. I am so much larger than my opponents. Red trades on 3. He might go for blue here. Wait. What? He's got hidden troops somewhere. He's hidden troops down here. Red Sea Hills in Southwest Sudan. Or he put them on Corsica, Sardinia. If he rolls blue here, if he rolls blue's cap here, he loses. Yeah, no, he hid those troops off cap there. I wonder if... No, blue goes this way. Blue's hitting me. Blue's going to lose himself the game. This is a really questionable play. I'm on 5 cards, bro. This is not the play you want to be making here. Red doesn't have a set. Blue might have a set. I'm gonna position myself to kill red here. I'm not gonna add to those other 2 capitals. 46. I'm trying to get red to expend his troops too much here. I should set before him. And this is why that skip didn't help, is he didn't take the kills that were available to him. He had the black kill. He could have taken that. If he dumped more material down here off of his trade, could have taken the white kill. We got lucky that he didn't go for it. I do think that blue is the superior player now watching this. And he was sneaky. I knew exactly what red was trying to do here. I mean, that's the sign of a player who at least has some semblance of an idea of what they're doing. The problem is, I don't think it's going to work in their favor. All I need to do is make sure I'm the one who kills red here. This isn't breaking a worthwhile bonus either. So he'll end on 3 cards. We're letting blue get 16 still. I didn't break him over here. I meant to. I didn't. But yeah, so red hid the troops on Corsica here because it was the only territory of his I couldn't see. Blue sets on 3. He sees my cap. He's not going to be able to do anything to this. And he won't be... he could break me. He could come up through this and break me. Rolls that. That actually locks off a cap troop. That could be beneficial to me. Blue is sitting at about 30 troops fewer than me, even after that trade-in. So what we are going to do... I'm not going to hit blue at all here. I'm going to completely ignore blue. Our goal here is just snuff out red, eliminate red, and then win. Although I don't have a trade here, so probably breaks me. Yeah, I do not have a trade right now. I would double trade off of killing red. Blue's getting a bunch of troops. We've got Fergus here. We're just gonna re-guide him. Blue with no trade. We're ignoring blue. Just keep dumping troops into red. If he trades on, if he's got a trade on 3, because I didn't have the trade on 4 again. He's got a trade on 3. He lives. If he doesn't, he dies. Oh, if he goes and breaks blue here, no, he's just going to hit me. This is not beneficial to him. This is a waste of troops. It brings him back to cap, but I don't think that helps him live. I really don't think that helps him live. Blue's going to hit my 3 up here. Oh, it actually goes to the right. So this was red there. I can loop all the way around and secure this unless blue's blocking it off. Might be the risk I have to take. Elise? Oh, we already got troops on Elise. We might as well. Not the best of dice, but... Auto trades. Blue could have a trade here. Jordan, Central Egypt. I think we take Jordan. Let's take Jordan. No, let's take Central Egypt. I don't have to decide between the two of those right now. And now we just got to force a card block scenario. This cap is locked over here. That cap he can't get to. The 107 is the one that's going to be toughest to block off. Back on a trade. He won't be able to kill me when he trades. If he rolls a cap here, he loses the game. I think he's probably weighing the options. He should not roll that capital. If he rolls that capital and gets bad dice, I'd likely have this. But yeah, I think I was confident I could beat blue in a 1v1. And so I needed to force him to I'm going to keep do I keep that? I don't even think I take that back. I think I just force him to hit more spots. Yeah, because what? That ruins his pathing to this cap here. I want him to trade first. If he trades first, I think I've got it. He can't cap run here. There's too much. It's only getting 70 trade. I have 170 to cover all of these caps, and he would have to split probably at least 30 here to get this one for guaranteed. Interesting. Boxes. So that actually ruins... Oh, no, buddy. This is not the play. Oh, my God. He just took so many cards in front of cap. Where I can now break him. He's only got 2 spots off cap here. None of them go into my capitals. So at this turn, we just got to make a very smart play here. Jordan, Adrar. I guess we take Jordan, right? Let's do that. I'm going to get... He has got no pathing to these capitals, so at this point, I just got to make sure he can't get any of these for free. Right, and up here. And I'm actually going to take the rest of that bonus, and then... This is just prep work for the block. And I'll go this here. So his cap, you see this? I don't ever want to hit Turkey or Alexandria unless I'm ready to roll his capital. It's all about setting the block at this stage in the 1v1. We are at 281. We know he had about I think he had about 100 troops down here. So he's probably at about the same number of troops right now. But he's not holding any bonuses. We don't have a trade on 3. This is good. Now, this would be the opportunity to set the reverse. Instead, he just opens his capital. Which he watched me put troops on, so I'm not sure what that maneuver was. It's like he forgot that I put the troops there. Now, he could have a set on 3 here. Does this come back to cap? Yeah, it all comes back to capital. All right. So, again, could have the set on 3 here. But just in case he doesn't. How much did he get on that last turn? He got 10 troops, so we're going to leave 14 just to try to hold a little bit more ground here. Obviously, this middle cap is huge. He doesn't want to box it off, so we've just got to set our blocks on other parts of the board. Trades are worth 80, so he could get through this and roll this capital, but it almost might make the long-term blocking easier. Or I just have to take it back. Yeah, I'm not going to let you hold there, sir. Sorry. See, moves like this where he doesn't come up and break me are really, really good for me. Because now, I just do this. Just going to land the troops on a cap just in case. Probably could have put them up here, but... And if he trades in again... See, he can try to take this bonus in here, but this isn't going to help him either, because I can break into Jordan and just hold. It's going to take us a hot minute to get to that step, though. We do not hit these two territories. I'm going to block here now. And... troops on caps in all spots. Central Highlands, I think, is probably a fine spot. Yeah, that's up there. He is on 5 cards, so I don't think it's super beneficial to block. We're just going to get every cap up to 80 troops. Because, again, the whole goal here is never open up this capital. And its lines onto me. That works. Well, I can let him take the territories in here. He's going to trade here. Yeah, it's set on 3 is really what I needed. Because we're getting how much now? He's still getting 10. I am getting 23. And that should be enough to outpace him. We're getting more than double what he's getting per turn. And we will probably end up expanding that further. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, see, this is... I like the thinking here. I like the idea. I don't like that idea. That allows me to set the block on the next turn. Yeah, that is absolutely not it. That was not the play. You got to break me here. Don't let me have free troops. Is he off this cap completely? What did he hit me with? No, he split. He split the stack. Okay. All right. 36. 60. I'm not going to be able to set the whole thing here. He's got this card here. That's the last card. I probably should have just hit that. I didn't think I was going to be able to set this here, but... he'll be able to break on the next turn. That was a mistake. I should have hit this too. Does he close me off? Yeah, it goes down. We're going to have to close this cap off. Maybe he won't have a set on 4. I think it's unlikely, but maybe he won't. Let's get these all to 15 just in case. I think he probably has a set on 4. But he's blocked now, so we force him to use it, which is a benefit. He's not going to use it. Is he going to blitz me, or he's going to... You got to slow roll this, right? Yeah, he's going to slow roll. Okay. All right, I like that. I probably should have defended with more there. 8 on 12 can win, I think, blitz outright. The smaller this stack gets, the better it is. Yeah, that's really, really good. Just gonna stop. Yeah, all right, that's one card blocked. So whatever he pulls off here, we just ram. I don't know if he doesn't have a trade or what. We're gonna take our card here. I'll take off 30. 88 troops. What are the trades at? 95. I'd rather him this cap than this cap. So he's going to leave that there, right? Don't have a set. Hitting this is actually this is really well played. But he's on 5 cards, right? So it doesn't really matter about setting the block again. We're just going to wail on his troops. I don't care if he gets like the, what, 6, 7 extra in the middle here? Yeah. I don't have a trade on 4. That's not great. We blocked him for a card. So our trades are offset here. 180 and 1 on 100 can win, but I don't think this is a good roll. I think this is a losing roll, most likely, although I don't have a trade. Yeah, it does win, but again, docked him 60 extra troops over me. He's going to fortify too. It's going to make this position a little bit more irritating. As long as I've got pathing to do a cap roll in the next turn, I should be okay. Which cap did that come from? 80. Yeah, I was going to say, he had to have given me one for free. 19, my biggest tech. This is not connect. Oh, actually, you know what? I can connect it. It's no longer my biggest stack connected, but I can connect it. Pull the 16 in. So got a 57, 80, 80. We are an entire cap's worth bigger than him. I had a feeling he pulled off one of these caps. The fortify was way too fast, and he had 30 troops off here. I'm not sure why. If he rolls this, he loses the game. I'm on 5 cards. Hits that. Yeah, this is game over. This is almost certainly game over. I can double tap this cap here. I'm going to try to world dom him. We'll just see what kind of dice we get after rolling this. But I think if I do this correctly, yeah, 13, 8. Come on, good dice. Good game. I figured that was going to win. Spreading the 16. I think he lives if he leaves this 16 up by cap. He split off too much there, and I figured that the cap run was the best thing to go for. If I wait, he's going to trade in. He's going to reconstitute himself because he was going to. I removed all the block to get that other capital. So the big mistake there that Blue made is he rolled a cap. And then instead of fortifying the troops off of this capital to try to defend this one, he fortified them off of this one, giving me a cap for free. So he went minus 60 and then let me go plus 25, essentially, on a cap that he would then have to roll again. So, yeah, intermediate, not surprised. Blue was a sound player, just a little bit to improve on. The novice spotted immediately. White allowed me to take their cap. Just got to pay attention to the board connections, guys. Intermediate. I'm not surprised that Red was an expert. Tried to do that little sneaky play with the with the troops not being put on cap there and then pulling them in afterwards. I knew what he was doing. I didn't think it mattered that much because he was just simply so far behind on troops compared to myself and Blue. But this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this game a lot. We got to try to set and successfully, at least for a turn, set a card block on a player. a little bit of an early cap roll, and a little bit of kill chaining in there as well. Kind of the best of everything that you can expect. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already. Go check out our second channel. We're currently playing a Black Ops 6 campaign playthrough, but we'll have other stuff there soon as well. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.